And it's just what the doctor ordered for Mark Williams, because I think Dennis said it in commentary, Ken. 13-12 means you'd need to win 4 in a row against Ronnie, and he's been playing so brilliantly.
Yes, and it's just a testament to how well he's cueing there. It was a lovely break. Just floats around the table, doesn't he? You know, not a care in the world. Makes it look very, very simple. Lovely cues. But as Ronnie said, you know, he was the man in form coming in just off the back of winning in China. He's playing with a lot of confidence, much better this year than in previous years. And, you know, it's really shaping up to a great match.
Well, what do you think is the difference for Mark Williams now?
Well, I think it's like anything. I just think it's just confidence. I mean, you know, he's had a couple of years in the doldrums, just like myself, but he's managed to get back into the top 16 now. He's had a lot more matches, winning against the big players, and of course, winning that tournament in China. Certainly, you know, that's the big sort of tournament, just a big breakthrough for him after the last few years being outside sort of the big players, you know.
It's interesting watching Ronnie, certainly before the mid-session interval, because he looked really good. And a few players or a few people, experts, have mentioned that Ronnie at times in the first 2 sessions has just gone quiet for some reason or another. Why do you think he might be different?
I don't know. Like, sometimes you look at him and he just slumps in his chair like he's not interested. Then, you know, the opponent might miss a shot and all of a sudden he's perked up and he gets in and looks like he's back to normal. So he just gives off that impression. But believe me, he wants to win this match. There's no doubt about that. I think all the players, you know, since John Higgins have gone out, think, well, you know, it's wide open. Any of us can win this tournament.
Pretty good length with the break-off shot. When these 2 players won their first round match, we knew this was the pick of the second round, and it's turning out to prove that.
Another example of how his long game's improving, Dennis. Beautifully cued that was. Straight into the centre of the pocket.
Well, we've had some cracking pots in this match, but that's up there with the best of them. Cue ball almost tight on the cushion. Mark just ahead in the long pot success department. He hadn't quite made his mind up. He was thinking about it on the shot. You could see him. He wasn't quite decided there which way to go about this. That's end of break.
$50.
Just double checking if it's touching ball. Wasn't, just played away.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 50.
Never going to get there, is it?
Foul on the miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
You could hear the big sighs from the audience when it didn't reach.
Yes, no real problem with this shot for Mark. Shouldn't really leave a ball on here.
Just having a look there, just make sure he wasn't going to push a red over the left corner pocket.
Yes, decided to ignore the side of the pack there instead and play the single red. I think the black may have come to his rescue there. I don't think you can see enough of that red. Yep, covered.
And it's an awkward shot down the right side of the table. That's why he's playing this one next to the black. Hasn't he played it well? He might be close to the pocket, but it was a pretty good shot, that.
Just got to avoid the cannon on the black here when he plays this red. Nicely done.
We had a pulse question yesterday, John, and we asked our viewers, did they enjoy the tactical aspect of the game? Over 90% said yes. Always nice to see the breaks go in, but nice to see the safety side of the game also. He's hit that a bit on the thin side, and I think he's left a pot on. Wanted much thicker contact there.
He knew straight away as the cue ball was travelling down the table, Mark. He stood up quite quickly there.
One.
You mentioned his reaction. You could see the way he lifted the cue up to his chin there, that he knew he hadn't got the correct contact. And you see, he knows he can't make many more mistakes in this match. Not the way Ronnie has been playing.
5. Six.
It seemed to jump, didn't it? The red, but it didn't affect. Well, not the pot anyway. It probably took a little bit out of the cue ball. In fact, it did take quite a bit out of the cue ball. It made it more difficult for him to get over to where he wanted.
30.
Yes, it looks like end of break.
Yeah, he wanted to get over where the other white was there. But because of the kick, he hadn't got the correct angle, and he didn't quite get into it with the rest. You see further to the left, and he had a good angle. He still tried to force it over there, but he just didn't get the correct contact and couldn't get anywhere near that other white.